One thing that's really important when you're creating a Marilyn Monroe makeup look is to remember Marilyn's skin, because the skin is the most important step of the makeup. You need to make sure the skin's well hydrated, well prepped, and in a good condition, because Marilyn had very radiant, beautiful, glowing skin. It wasn't a drab matte finish, so you want to make sure that the skin's in a really good condition so it glows and radiates. I mean, the eyebrows were a really iconic part of Marilyn's look. Our Marilyn here has beautifully arched brows that are very, very similar to how Marilyn's were in terms of shape. All I'm going to go do is add a little bit more definition, fill them in, and add a little bit more roundness to the top of the brow. And what I'm going to do is pack a little bit of a white shade on top, but I just want to get a really nice white base and a nice white lid. Because when you think about Marilyn's eyeshadow, she always had the really beautiful white lid. This does not need to be perfect. We just want to block out that part of the eye so we get that beautiful white finish, but we're going to go over it with eyeshadow. Marilyn was a really big fan of Max Factor, so I thought it would be really, really appropriate to choose a really beautiful white Max Factor shade to use on the base. This one is called Wicked White. I'm also going to use, these are all Shuamura eyeshadows. I'm going to go for some kind of taupey shades, a matte taupey brown, and I'm going to work my brush into that product, and I'm going to take that just below the socket line. So contrary to popular belief, Marilyn Monroe did not wear black liquid eyeliner. It was always with a dark brown pencil, and it was gone over with a brush to kind of create more of an elongated eye. Marilyn always had a little bit of shading underneath the eyes, and it almost kind of flicked out underneath, and it was really like a bottom liner with a little bit of a flick. And I'm just going to follow the lash line and blend ever so slightly. So I'm using the Japanese Keyed eyelash curler, and I love this. It's great for giving a really beautiful lift to the lashes without getting any sort of hard creasing that some people get with the eyelash curlers. Marilyn's lashes were always voluminous, long, and beautiful, but most of the volume and curl was really focused on the ends of the lashes. So I'm going to use a beautiful half set of lashes from MAC on top of her own lashes, just to give a little bit of added drama. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of Hourglass Cosmetics Superficial Mirage Bronzer. Love this product, and it's also waterproof, which is even better. I'm going to use it just to give her a little bit of a light contour to the skin. You can start to see already the beautiful finish and the contoured effect you can get. Marilyn also had a little bit of blush up on the temples, as did many of the women back in those days. So for the lips, I'm using MAC Red Lip Pencil to create our shape, and I'm going to fill in the lips with red as well. So I'm using the Bourjois Lip Colorissimo Rouge Collection, and I'm using the top red. It's a really beautiful, rich red shade. It also has a little bit of sheen, because Marilyn's lips always had that little bit of a glow to it. You could use a little bit of gloss, but I quite like this color on its own because it's giving us a nice bold pop of color with that beautiful shine texture. We were pretty much complete with our Marilyn look. It's a really simple look that you can recreate at home, but it's timeless, it's elegant, it's beautiful. And there you have it, it's our Marilyn look.